I don't know how my signal sounds right now. Maybe you're losing me, but this is KC3SAC. Back to you, NN3C. Can you still hear me?
Kilowatt Boston 3 Romeo Hotel Romeo KB3RHR.
Yeah, I think KB2RHR is trying to break in. I'll pick you up in 1 second. I think you're on our frequency. Dave, I can hear you fine. Yeah, your signal is down. The QSB is a little more pronounced, but you're still Q5 and over S9. So, yeah, you don't need the, the 200 watts carrier between here and there. You're still perfectly copyable, so that's great. That means your antenna is working, and we have good propagation. Stand by, Dave. I think we have someone interested in joining. KB2RHR NN3C in the group. Go ahead.
Yeah, a little bit of a tough copy, but I heard y'all in there the first time. Let me tune this thing up a little bit. Good morning to you. The call's Kilowatt Boston 3 Romeo Hotel Romeo. The name is Craig. Charlie Romeo Alpha India Golf, located in southwestern Pennsylvania. I'm sorry I didn't get the call. This is KB3RHR.
Yeah, okay, Craig. Well, good morning. KB3RHR. This is November 3 Charlie, Nancy 3 Canada. And my name is Kurt, K-U-R-T, Kilo Union Radio Tango. And I'm located in the southeastern part of the state, a suburb of Philadelphia, a little town called Orland. And I'm in Montgomery County. You are 5 and 9 plus about 30 dB here. And a quick rundown, I'm running a Heathkit DX60, completely stock, and about 20-25 watts carrier with maybe 50-55 watts on peaks, using the Heathkit HG10 VFO, and I'm receiving you on my Drake R4B receiver. And the microphone is a D104, straight in, no gadgets in between. So back over to you, and then pass it over to Dave. His call is Kilo Charlie 3 Sierra Alpha Charlie. Back over to you, Craig, from November 3 Canada.
Yeah, okay, fellas, yeah. Just warming this stuff up here. Well, good to meet you both. The name's Craig, Charlie Romeo Alpha India Golf. I'm located about 45 miles southwest of Pittsburgh, pretty close to Wheeling, West Virginia. And I guess I'll give you the station rundown here. This is a 21 Victor 2. It's a 4-1000 modulated by a pair of 400s. And I'll listen to you on an R390A. And the antenna's a Mosley up about 55 feet. So I guess, Dave, here it comes. I think it's Kilo Charlie 3 Sierra Alpha Charlie. Or KB3RHR.
Okay, KB3RHR. This is Kilo Charlie 3 Sierra Alpha Charlie. Yeah, I'm using an ICOM 7300 with a Dentron L with a 40-meter homemade dipole that a good, which has very low SWR, like 1.5 at the most, and it sounds good and works good. And right now I'm traveling barefoot without the amplifier just to see how my signal would sound, and how do I. That's what I need to know to KB3RHR. Go ahead, Craig. Over.
Okay, Dave. You're about 5 and 6, 5 and 7, somewhere in there. The old R390A doesn't have an S meter reading per se, but and I'm sure it's not calibrated. So I guess I've been using it long enough to know what signals look like and sound like. So yeah, that's where you're at. Amplifier would help a little bit, but it's okay. You're Q5 readable here. Go ahead, Kurt.
Yeah, okay. Excellent. This is NN3C. Yeah, if you could turn your amp on, Dave, to sort of help Craig not to have to strain, that would be good. I hear you Q5 with or without. And Craig, you mentioned you're not too far from Wheeling. As a young man, what got me into radio was stumbling on and of course WWVA on 1170 kilohertz was one of my favorite stations to tune into. One of the first ones I found that just sort of blew me away as a young boy. I just couldn't believe I could copy KDKA out of Pittsburgh and WWVA out of Wheeling, on AM radio. But of course, it was only at nighttime, and that's what got it all started. I hate to say it, but regrets there. But poor WWVA is sort of, I think what the big attraction to that station was Saturday nights. They had the jamboree, the Wheeling Jamboree at the Capitol Music Hall, which I did visit some years ago.